you told me, babe.
Lesson 15. Books, Music, and Art. Are you a bookworm? A bookworm is someone who loves reading and reads a lot of books. You can buy books from a bookstore or borrow books from the library. When you borrow or check out a book from the library, you need to return it before a certain date, called the due date. If you don't, the books will be overdue and you'll have to pay a fine, money paid as a penalty. The two main categories of books are fiction, imagined stories, stories that are not true or real, and non-fiction, books that are true or present real facts and opinions. The person who wrote the book is called the author, and the company that produced and published the book is the publisher. Each book has a cover, which can be hard, a hardcover book, or soft, a paperback book. We have a saying in English, "Don't judge a book by its cover," meaning don't form an opinion based only on the outer appearance, as what's inside may be different and surprising. A long fiction book is called a novel, and a shorter fiction text is called a short story. Novels and short stories have a plot. That's the sequence of events in the story. And the imaginary people in the book are called characters. The location and time period where the story happens is called the setting. You can also talk about the themes of the book, the central ideas. A good book that has been famous for many years is called a classic. Art. Maybe you're a more visual person and you prefer art. You can see art at a museum or art gallery, which have exhibits, public displays, of works of art. An individual piece of art can be called a work, and a group of works of art can be called a collection. A few of the main types of art are drawing, which is done with pencils, painting, done with a paintbrush on a canvas, sculpture, a three-dimensional work of art which can be made of stone, metal, glass, wood, or clay. If a drawing or painting is of a person, it is called a portrait. A drawing or painting of nature is called a landscape. And a drawing or painting of objects is called a still life. There are many different artistic styles. If the artwork looks very realistic, like a photograph, you can say it is lifelike. Art with a little bit of difference from reality is impressionistic. And there's some art that's very abstract, very far from reality. The best works of art are called masterpieces, and they are priceless, so valuable that it's impossible to define a price for them. Music. Let's clarify a common error with the words music and song. Music refers to the category in general, and a song is a specific piece of music. You can say, "I like the Beatles' music," or "I like the songs Let It Be and In My Life." The word music is never plural. Music that is played by an orchestra with no singing is called instrumental music. The leader of the group who controls the music is the conductor, and the people playing the instruments are musicians. When an orchestra plays music in public, this event is called a concert. Concerts can also be given by a choir, a group of singers singing classical or church music. A group of more modern instruments is called a band, and a public performance by a band can be called either a concert or a show. Bands also record albums, CDs. Each song on an album is called a track. When you buy a CD, you also get a little booklet with the lyrics, the words to the songs. Other parts of a song include the melody, the main sound of the music, the harmony, the notes that complement the melody, and the rhythm or beat, the consistent timing of the music. Finally, if a song becomes very popular and famous, it is called a hit. You've finished Lesson 15. Now continue to the exercises to practice the vocabulary you've learned.